Have a lot of stuns then. They have the shaker. Ang ganda na setup dito ng Entity Gaming, and their objective taking is andun din, especially with the pag na take down towers, Razor as well. Siguro ang lamang lang dito ng SG Dragon is, well, they can have parang they can potentially have the better team fight around. Syempre may epicenter sila, Shadow Shaman Wards, and yung ultimate dito ng Omni Knight. But I would say Entity Gaming, kapag down yung ultimate dito ng Omni Knight as well sa Sand King, they
Nahihirapan
will
sila.
always win the team fight, I would say.
Tsaka, yung SG Dragon, their last pick, Sniper, is not a super great pick, but it's a good pick.
Okay.
Kasi you don't really have a good, you don't have a good closing mechanic sa side ng Entity Gaming. But you
That
have that
closing.
rupture, pero Entity has to make the important decision. Do I rupture the Sniper or the Sven?
Yeah.
Diba? So, it's not that, at least, it's a way that they're, parang, hindi madali ma-focus. They're not gonna play the 4 protect 1. They're gonna play the 3 protect 2.
Alright.
Which
Anyway,
is a safer pick.
yeah, I guess parang make the most out of the situation that
It's
they
still
have na,
greedy,
something
though.
like that.
Don't get me wrong. It's still a very greedy draft on the side of Sterling Dragons. Pero, let's see if they pull it off. Draft-wise, parang Wolf, anong pabor mo dito sa dalawang to?
Draft-wise, very good question. I think that, yun nga, ang tingin ko dito, it's always gonna be favoring inside of Entity Gaming just because of the fact na pwede sila mag-skirmish every time, while yung SG Dragons dito, they have to depend on their ultimate na
Yeah,
Omni
true.
Knight, the
Tsaka
Guardian
Repel
Angel,
Guardian Angel,
Repel,
yes.
yung Sand King ultimate dito, Epicenter,
Tsaka, true.
is much needed. And siguro ang dito, yun na talaga, once SG Dragons do find their openings around their ultimates, I think they can win. But draft-wise, if you ask me, I would favor Entity Gaming right now.
Diba sa side naman ng sa side ng Entity, maganda, lahat ng heroes na self-sustaining.
Okay.
Hindi talaga, none of those heroes they really need a heavy babysit, I would say. Compared to the Sven and the Sniper. Sven, you have to stack for him. Sniper, very easily gankable in the early game.
I guess so. And against the Bane, against a Bloodseeker, against a Razor, nako po, hindi ka makapag-farm as a Sven or a Sniper. Especially kung check ka, and that is gonna be key for for Entity Gaming. They have to check yung mga stacks dito ng SG Dragons and then make sure na hindi sila makapag-farm, which they can easily do actually. I would say.
True. Well, Bane, Bane can take away 3 heroes in a fight. So, kung maganda yung Nightmare niya, maganda yung Enfeeble niya, tsaka maganda yung Fiend Script niya, he's gonna have a good time. And, well, fortunately, para sa side naman ng Sterling Dragons, maraming pang-cancel ng kanyang Fiend Script.
Yeah.
Lots of AoE all around. So, yeah. It's an even, well, depends talaga sa execution, pero I favor Entity Gun.
Yeah. So, let's go for our team rundown really quickly here. It's Dash sa kanyang hyphen or
bakit walang TP tong mga to?
Ito si Woods. Okay, ito daw si paring Woods.
Si Dash?
Yeah.
Si Dash.
Si DJ. Ang ating
DJC.
Omni Knight. Nasjo with the Sniper. PZ with that, Sven. At si Jao Newell, ating Shadow Shaman.
Aside naman ng Sterling Dragons, that is Tihi on the Razor, Abing, sa kanyang Pog na AU, sa kanyang Earthshaker, TMT, Bloodseeker, that is the only Indian player on the side of Entity Gaming. Tsaka si Job Easy, taking inspiration from RTZ, pero completely opposite. Kasi naman hard position 5 versus hard carry.
Well, ang tanong ko dito is, Abing is playing as an offlane, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, they could rotate a bit. I mean, they could shuffle it up a bit.
Ang tanong ko lang is, listed siya as offlane, right? Kasi parang ang carry dito is Tihi.
Yep. So, yeah. I think, Pugna as an offlane isn't a terrible idea. Especially since wala na yung movement speed minus pag i-decryptify yung sarili niya. Kasi after the initial set of stuns or magic damage, he can just decryptify himself and he can just walk away. Alam mo naman, ang taas-taas ng base movement speed ni Pugna.
That is, I think na-introduce yan a lot of, matagal na rin no?
Ginagawa, well, offlane Pugna was used often by Mind Control, Universe.
Especially, I mean, back in TI pa. But yeah, I mean, it was used by mind control. But I think, I was wondering, sino may pinauna? I would say it might even be FY ang una nag-offlane na pag na.
That sounds like an FY thing to do. Nga.
Yeah, diba? It's a
Oo.
very FY thing
FY
to do.
or ice even.
Yeah, diba? Oh. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, guys. And most likely, hindi naman natin talaga alam kung sino talaga una nag-offline na pag na. Malay natin, nakawalan din nila sa pubs yan. Diba?
Oo, malay mo nakuha rin sa pubs. Tino.
But definitely, sila yung mga front runners on when the meta was introduced.
So anyways, wow,
Si Kuya Nico
binabali si Idol AU.
Oh. Diba he's from, if I'm not mistaken, alam ko kasi kababayan ko yan sa Rizal. Tipoli yan.
Si AU?
Tama ba, Direcal? AU, diba?
Si Jesse Bash, taga Rizal.
Talaga, saan?
Taga Montalban.
Okay.
Taga Montalban yun, si parang Jesse Bash.
Oh.
Pero minsan na lang yan, kasi syempre, alam mo, condo living na yan ngayon.
Yeah.
Pero hindi namin pwede sabihin kung saan. Baka puntahan ninyo eh.
Tanungin nyo na lang si Tropa Itemization.
Now,
from what I hear, super fan pala ni Jesse Bash ever since. Nakita mo yung article na nilabas niya?
Oo. Yung pangalan niya, contributor.
Oo, na-contributor.
Pero kung nami-miss nyo si Butters, huwag kayong mag-alala. May kita nyo siya very, very soon.
Oo, at nakita mo yung picture na ni Trinil?
Ay, oo, yung napakabigat na, ang bigat.
Ang bigat, man.
Ang bigat. Trinil, Butters, combination, fusion.
Mga baby boys.
Ano yan, pag mag-fusion yung dalawa, magiging big show.
The big show,
The big show.
That's true.
Kaya kung gusto nyo makita ng Trinters, sabihin nyo lang dyan.
Bunil.
Bunil or Trinters. Ano ba talaga?
I think naghintay lang tayo mag-reconnect si Shadow Shaman dito for
wala
SG
siyang TP,
Dragons. I think di pa lang nagdo-load.
Kasi alam ko nang bug yan recently. I don't know if they fixed it yet, pero sa dami na ng minor patches, I think they have. Kasi pag mag-DC ka sa initial na load, you won't get that free TP or that mango.
Mango kapag may
pag normal.
Bonus hero.
Pero that's not applicable in Captain's mode. Pero napansin ko yun parang naglaban yung newbie tsaka nung Dota Pit. Newbie tsaka...
Oh yeah, I think I was there.
Parang okay lang daw kay Kapay na wala siyang TP. Tapos nanalo pa rin sila.
Nanalo pa rin sila, di ba?
Oo, parang minor pero I like the new changes.
They continue with the game. No? Right.
That extra TP is pretty huge. Talagang you notice how aggressive yung 'di ba usually madalas ngayon level 1 very aggressive na yung mga rotations ng mga teams. It's because of that TP.
Yep.
Because of that free TP. Before, if you die, you'd have to spend that 50 gold. But if you're as a support player, kung mamatay ka in that level 1 skirmish, pre-bounty rune, you can just TP back to lane. Which wasn't possible before.
Yeah. Two things actually pwede mong factor in dyan. Well, particularly support. Yung sa support na is, yun nga, sabi mo, kailangan mag-skirmish palagi. Pangalawa, I think yung level 2 kasi is, mas madali siyang abot ngayon, di ba? Na-move siya. So that means that supports, as well as other cores, they can potentially dish out 2 skills. True. But at the start of the game, yun yung reason why the skirmish are sobrang prolific yan, common. Dahil lagi na lang naghahampasan, lagi na lang nag-aarasan ng mga players. Second, I think yung TP very important for cores kasi pwede na lang gawin is go to the bounty rune na mas malayo na ngayon to start, so yung mga position 2, and then they can TP back to the lane to still block the creeps and get to the better positioning. Diba?
Just tamang-tama lang siya with the 80-second initial cooldown of the item.
Exactly. And ang question ko dito is, hindi siya pwedeng i-sell
at
the start, diba? But eventually you can sell it, right?
I think so. I haven't tried actually.
Because
for me, it's a negligible thing if you sell, because that's just 25 gold. 25 gold versus the fact that you can just TP at any point in the game. 80 seconds after the game starts, free TP.
Ang gusto ko lang naman sabihin kasi there was a time, I think it was a bug kasi nag-gas din kami ng Dota Captain's Draft 4.0 na Southeast Asia. There was a time na isang member walang TP So probably he couldn't have sold it kasi wala naman din nadagdag na bonus
Gold.
at gold sa kanya. So probably a bug din pala na nawala yung TP niya. Oh, kasi
Siguro.
you mentioned even sa
nangyari siya sa newbie
sa minor, 'di ba?
Which syempre, depende sa kanila kung willing naman silang.
Oh, well, it was, I believe it was Mineski and even Itemization eh. Parang alam ko Timber nga niya na walang TP. I don't know why.
Ang galing nung pangolier ni Ice.
Oh yeah, dude. That guy.
Sinasabi nga
Give him any hero, man.
Any hero. Alam mo kung paano mag-train si Ice. He's gonna get one player from Mineski. Kunyari, si Ninja Boogie.
Oh.
Isang araw, mag-one-on-one lang sila. Ice will just use one hero and then he'll tell Ninja Boogie to use all of the counters against him.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And he just does that for one hero and he finds the moments he can take advantage of. He does that. Like, sobrang intense talaga mag-practice yun si Ice.
Man, you know, if there's one player na, well, there are two players na. Gusto kong mag-champion, it's him and Burning. So, na sila talaga mag-champion.
Well, si Burning at least nanalo naman na siya kahit nung
No, I mean
Perfect
TI.
World. TI, yeah.
TI.
Pero, well,
Perfect World.
medyo tumatanda.
DAC, yeah. DAC, he won.
DAC. Which is a championship in itself. Tsaka si Ice, they're winning a lot. Which will,
dude.
as long as they keep doing that, I think they'll have a slot at TI.
Yeah, for sure. I think so. They're fourth place right now.
They're fourth place right now. Third place Liquid. Second place Secret.
Yeah,
first
Secret,
place,
diba?
First place VP.
What do you know? You just have to win a major. Kasi majors are worth times 5.
Oo nga sobrang worth it. Pero napansin mo, na parang, ang galing nga siguro they should make it, di ba sinabi ng TNC?
Oh yeah.
Na dapat ma-invite na daw yung Mineski. Kasi talaga hindi na sila nabibigyan ng chance. Bagong faceless nga talaga na siya. Anyways, finally, the game is finally on.
Ito na. Dito tayo sa ating laban. It's Entity Gaming, sir. Dire Side versus SG Dragons. Ano yung ibig sabihin na?
Sterling. Golden. Sterling. Basta
Gold. Sterling Gold.
Sterling Dragons.
Oh, basta SG Dragons sila. Sarap pakinggan eh. Parang
football. Ang ganda maging Sterling Dragons.
Yeah. This is something na gusto ko rin din sa, hindi ko na sasabihin ko anong game yun. Basta ang ganda nung league nila. Mga Shanghai Dragons.
Oo, ang ganda nga. Yung mga logo design din ang ganda
Anyway, ito rin ang isang sikat sa patch natin.
We were talking about it kanina na sobrang early aggression. It's very, very common.
Especially with Chinese teams nung sa recent minor na showcase. Every time, ayan, there you go. 30-second mark, they will smoke up and then be aggressive. Ito yung ginagawa naman ng Vici Gaming. Yung ginawa ng Entity Gaming medyo newbie-esque na from the start of the game is agad sila.
So that's gonna be a fair 2-for-2 unless they do a TP, which I doubt they will. At this point, hindi sila magkakitaan dito. Pero pause right away once again.
But
wala kaming tier out. There we go. That is
the bug.
That is the bug na laging sinasabi. Pero if they restart, if you DC while the game is connecting, you won't get that free TP sa umpisa ng game. So it is up to the teams whether they want to remake or not.
Ang nakapagtaka lang dito.
There we go.
Ba't
3
ngayon
heroes. Ngayon lang nila napansin. Parang kanina pinapag-usapan na nga natin na walang TP yun
Yep.
Pero they can remake. I think they will have to remake. Unless pumayag dito ang Radiant na hindi na mag-remake. Kasi ganun ginawa nila sa Dota, sa minor. They ask the team if it's okay. Otherwise, they'll just remake. Because that is a very crucial item. That 50 gold is one creep in the early game. Hindi yan napupulot.
More importantly, otherwise, I think napaka-crucial nung mga tatlong TP na sinasabi nila. Kasi ngayon, tingnan mo yung pwestuhan nila. They want to be on the aggressive, but 22 seconds, wala silang nakita ng hero. They have to get back to the lane muna.
There we go. They're gonna remake.
Okay.
They're gonna remake for sure. And there we go. Another delay. But kita mo naman yung stats ni Aloboy.
Oo naman.
Yung crystal meter ni Aloboy. Ginawang carry. Kasi naman plus 250 attack speed, diba? Pew, 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 pew.
And alam mo, si CM kasi, siya lang ang hero with 0 backswing. That's actually true. That's actually a fact, by the way, boys. Trivia nga. Wala siyang backswing. So, kung makamansin nyo, i-compare nyo siya sa isang hero na may backswing, na may 250 attack speed din. Tapos siya, na walang backswing, 250 sa... along the lines, mataas yung DPS niya.
Oo.
Am I right?
Tama,
Yep.
tama. Kasi parang naalala ko, 'di ba, Dark Willow ngayon, base attack time 1.3. I don't know kung ano yung base attack time ni Crystal Maiden, but I'm pretty sure na malapit sa 1.3 yung base attack. And pareho silang may insane
diba?
attack speed talent at level 25.
So, 25 ba? Or, I think 20 nga lang eh.
Ayun kay CM 20. Yung kay Dark Willow 25.
Dude, I mean, it's time.
Mm.
Frostbite into right clicks.
Oo, Frostbite into right click.
But medyo ambitious lang din naman, naisipin din talaga na
well, I think the pros will have fun with the core CM. I mean, ginagawa naman siya every now and then. Parang, di ba pinalitan na nga, dati plus 60 damage, ngayon plus 250. Plus 250 is so much better. Pero without any damage. Kung support ka lang talaga, parang kinikilitin mo lang yung kalaban mo. Pero okay na naman kung kikilitin ka na CM, di ba?
Oo naman.
Waifu.
It actually complements with some other, sabihin na natin, some other skills, items right now. There was an item na pag ginamit mo, di ba, meron kang debuff na i-apply na every time you...
Nullifier.
Yeah, it is a nullifier. There you go.
Anyway,
which has Sacred Relic din eh.
Anyways, let's talk about the new items. We'll follow na
sige.
Para sa akin, 4 na item, di ba? Number 1 para sa akin.
Are we ranking now? Sige.
Spirit Vessel. Number 1 new item. Number 2, Nullifier. Number 3, Aeon Disc. Number 4, Meteor Hammer.
Why do you hate Meteor Hammer?
Kasi 3 seconds cast time.
Oh, dude. You don't see the potential, mga chong. Sige, I would say Spirit Vessel is indeed number 1. Last ko yung Aeon Disc. Second ko is...
Last mo Aeon Disc.
Tapos yung Kaya, it's
wait. Kaya is a very niche item.
Yeah, it's a...
Very niche item. I will wait until magka-KYS or something.
Nako po. Medyo mahal yun 6K na item.
Pero
anyways...
Pero maganda siya. Sige kung may KYS.
Yeah, KYS or... Yeah, SYA. Well, anyway, Sky na SKY.
Sky.
Diba? Para mas ganda. Yung...
Sanj and Yasha and Kaya.
Oo.
Ang haba.
Siyempre, yung Spirit Vessel, sobrang laking factor na upgrade siya ng earn, which pwede siya sa mga supports and cores.
Siguro Vitality Booster pa. Very good item.
Napaka-pampakunan siya.
Para sa supports. And tingnan mo, para siya eh. It's a poor man's Ice Blast.
Diba?
Maganda
kasi
siya against
75%.
Alchemist.
Yeah.
Maganda siya against Alchemist. Any sustained heavy heroes.
Yeah, may lifesteal. Even lifesteal, 75% reduced. Still very good. Tapos yung may percent-based siya. So it means na nagsiscale siya, di ba? As the game goes.
Tapos yung healing din niya. It amplifies the healing.
Ang ganda nung visual effects niya.
Cool eh. Parang noong una. Anong cool nito?
Sobrang cool. Tapos, the second is what we're talking about is the
Nullifier.
Nullifier,
Sacred
definitely.
Relic and Helm of Iron Will.
Ang pinaka-downside lang sa akin, sobrang mahal niya.
It's a very expensive item, but it's a free break. Free break, muted.
Quote-unquote mute.
Mute. So,
free mute.
Plus, kung mabilis ka talaga mag-attack speed. Kaya nga we were talking about it with the CM.
No, it makes a lot of sense against right-clickers ngayon na dati naka-diffusal blade sila. Ngayon, they might even transition to the Nullifier.
Actually, it's interesting. Maganda nga yung ginagawa ngayon ng Valve, introducing these items that disable passives.
Yep.
As well as the spells. Yung Nether Toxin ni Viper, a very, very good spell now. 25% magic resistance. Reduction.
Yeah.
Plus disable passive.
And
plus the 50. That is why Velo Discord, the new core item on that Viper.
Yeah, I think spellcaster na kasi Viper yun. Hindi na siya right-clicker. Kasi nung wala yung Nether Toxin passive dati.
50 mana, 5-second cooldown.
Yeah, 6-second cooldown, 5-second duration.
So, as long as you have extra
something like that.
It's extremely useful against the Phantom Assassins, the Life Stealers, any hero who relies on that.
Meteor Hammer, to be honest, I think it's a 2,700.
It's a very cheap item, it's a very, yung item siya parang may Ring of Regen, may Sage Mask.
Madali ang build-up niya.
Madali ang build-up.
Alam mo, ito kasi hindi niya na-gets na the best to sa supports. Sipin mo, around the 30-minute mark, the stretch of 30 to 40-minute mark, na wala ng clash, kailangan nyo ng mag-clear ng waves. Paano pag wala ang wave clear? Anong gagawin mo? Wala kang farm.
So
Meteor Hammer,
so it's a niche item.
It
Para
is, it
siguro,
is.
siguro kaya lang ako sobrang na-off sa kanya. Alam mo kung sino yung una ko nakitang gumamit?
Sino?
Si Vil. Anong hero niya? Nature's Prophet. Alam mo
Oh,
combo daw
no.
niya? Sprout into Meteor. Walang nangyayari.
Hindi ka abot doon. Yeah, it will be used for, I think it's definitely for supports or heroes without a wave clear, without legit wave clear. Kahit sabihin natin, sino bang isang core na wala talagang wave clear? Kunwari si Huskar. Well, sobrang ano na, sobrang...
Huskar Clinks.
Sobrang, yeah, diba? Sobrang, ano na, sobrang down to the lowest part. Pero anyways, it will deal 690 damage kasi. At total sa creeps. At bago umabot ng 690 HP ang mga melee creeps, it would take, I think, around the 45-minute mark. Tapos, bright then, siguro naman may earth spike ka man lang para earth spike mo muna, tapos kaso mo yung with your hammer. Basta yun.
With the long range spike talent.
Diba? So yun, pang wave clear siya. Let's talk about Aeon Disc naman. Ito.
Aeon Disc, it's a very interesting item. Tanky, builds tanky, vitality booster plus energy booster.
Yep.
This recipe. Yun yata. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not entirely sure. Pero yung ginagawa niya, it's the passive 25% status reduction.
Yeah, which is good for...
Which is very, very good.
Yeah.
And
very game breaking.
100-second cooldown combo breaker.
Yeah, the 100 seconds ba yung cooldown?
100 seconds.
Alright, so matagal-tagal.
I think if it was earlier, it would be bought a lot more. Kunyari, give it... I think 30 seconds would be too fast. Maybe a minute. Maybe a minute na CD would make it a lot more viable.
The combo breaker. What it does is passively meron kang every time that your HP is 80%, so actually high pa rin.
High pa rin.
Magkaroon ka ng strong dispel, tapos ano ka, invulnerable ka at hindi ka rin makakapag-dish ng damage for 2 seconds.
For 2 seconds.
Yeah.
2 seconds? 2.5.
2.5 seconds. I don't know if you're CC immune during
at
the
that
duration.
time, but you don't take any damage.
You don't take any damage nonetheless, but natatanggal yung dispel sa'yo.
Natatanggal. Pero ang interestingly, ang ginagawa ng ibang pros, napansin ko, ginalagay nila sa backpack.
Exactly. When
they go in, backpack, so at a very good time, siguro mga 50%, dun siya magpo-proc.
Yep. So what happens is, isipin nyo, isang Itemization split push, and you have that in your, meron ka doon. So, pag nag-initiate ko may ng isang hex, di ba? At 80% HP, strong dispel, then you can, I mean, lahat ng, hindi naman hex, it's not dispellable naman, but mga stun, mga lasso, ganyan, mawawala siya, tapos hindi ka mag-take ng damage, you can get out, blink out, and be safe. So, yun yung mga sobrang niche applications niya na kapag super late game na, maybe the Aeon Disc is a good backpack item for you kasi it's a link, it's basically a link and BKB ng 3K lang. Although, hindi pa rin siya first item, I would say.
It's not a first item. It's a very niche item. But it's good for bruiser heroes like Pangolier.
Okay.
Yung mga tipong nanggugulan, Spirit Breaker even. I think Spirit Breaker, you'd never need that hero to deal any damage naman talaga. You just want him to be able to charge and nether strike someone. Pero, yeah.
So we are back sa ating laban finally. After...
At may TP na silang lahat. Wala kasi na DC. Anyways, there we go. Yan ang power talaga nun eh. Kasi dati hindi, you won't be able to do that aggressive movement talaga. So it's gonna be a mid sniper versus a mid, what is that? Oh wait.
It's a...
Bloodseeker. Wait, Bane, Bane Bloodseeker.
Bane Bloodseeker. The cancerous Bane.
So fairly even block naman sa dalawa. Maybe it will be a dual lane. Pero they did Fissure. They did commit that Fissure into the clarity para lang to get that extra range. Kasi naman, sobrang pabor na naman sa safe lane. Yung creep equilibrium na to start.
Mas malay. I think yung rotation, yung pag-ikot din nila is way farther. Anyway, merong brain sap dito being used agad. Their job easy. I'm gonna go for the first skill nightmare, which is not a meta naman talaga.
I think this one, he trades more efficiently.
For sure. I mean, Bane is, well, tingnan mo naman, without any items, level 163 damage.
Oh, anyway, signing is the borrowed strike connects.
Shrapnel sa likod. The TP out mula kay Joby Z will be successful.
Pero that's success na yun para sa Bane, forcing out the rotation. Steal a bit of XP from that sniper. And napansin mo kanina, ginawa nila Blood Rage on the Bane before that
brain sap.
Doing a lot of damage at level 1. That is pure na pala, so...
Pure damage po ang brain sap, mga chong. Anyways, the best thing about Bane is, yun nga, siya ang pinakamaraming stats accumulatively. Pero dito, there's a shackle connection onto the Razor. Meron din ka, Stormhammer committed. There's a lot of damage being dealt, but he will steal some of those damage. Pero
the right-click
again,
damage of the Shadow Shaman,
Shadow
very,
Shaman,
very high. At level
napataas
1.
nga naman sa level 1 damage ang Shadow Shaman.
And wala pang armor din talaga. Very interesting. What do you think of the new rework no Unstable Current ni Razor?
Ooh, I think it's so, mas madaya siya.
Mas madaya.
Nonetheless, mas nakakainis siya. Siguro na wala lang yung factor na mapapurge ka kapag tinarget mo siya. Medyo mamimiss mo. But again, constant 130 damage at level 4 every few seconds.
So at least,
nun.
It's more well, yun nga, yung purge lang talaga dati. If you were playing the sort of tanky role sa team mo, it was better. Pero right now, it's just more, parang mas all around yung spell na yan. You don't have to be casted upon. You just have to stay in the middle of the fight.
Exactly.
Anyways,
which happens when you're a Razor.
Anyways, Ben, rotating towards the bottom lane now, knows that he will have a hard time against. Favored matchup ito na Razor. Razor and the Sven. You know, that was never gonna work out para sa Sven. Cataclysm being committed. Follow Strike is there. Shackles will be there to follow it up. And I think this Razor will die.
With the purification as well. Walang pakialam dun sa, well, magic resist or whatever ng Razor. Second kill going in favor of SG Dragons. This laning stage is not gonna be favorable for Entity Gaming just because of the movements lang dito ng SG Dragons. Now they want to go onto the Bane. Smack dito mula sa Sand King. Does he have the caustic finale? Wala pa. So walang slow onto Job Easy. And Job Easy, I didn't like that try. I mean, meron siyang Brain Sap.
Plus Nightmare. Wala pa pala siyang Nightmare. Pero Enfeeble will really reduce their damage output.
And this is very annoying para sa isang sniper. And I mean, how much yung pwede niyang i-steal dito with that Enfeeble. And mahirap pa siya mag-lane, especially against the Bloodseeker na napakataas ang base damage din against those creeps. And this could be a winnable lane para dito sa Entity Gaming. So far, 18 last hits, 7 denies for the Bloodseeker, 14 last hits for this sniper.
And Sven, despite rotating very early in the game, is up there with them. So, good. Good last hitting.
Minus.
Pero, Sand King and Earthshaker magbabakbakan ng konti sa mid lane. I mean, sa river.
Okay, bottom lane, there's the Warcry committed. Nahabay ito ni Sven si Pugna. Meron ng shackle na kinumit dito. Do they have enough damage? And the Crepify could be available, but the stun was there, layered perfectly well. The Crepify casted dun sa Sven, but the Barrow Strike will kill off that Pugna.
Si Sand King medyo a bit of a greedy play. He doesn't really have to commit that. Medyo maganda na yung block. Surrounded na talaga yung Pugna na yun. Could have been killed by the Sven to give him the extra gold. Pero Sand King didn't want to take any chances. Or baka pub mentality took over. Ewan natin.
Maybe. Well, ang nakapatay naman dun is yung mga Aether Shock din. So, ganun din. So, wala lang din. Ito yung kanya pag Barrow Strike.
Just to stun lang daw. Pang-C-skill lang daw.
Very minor. But here comes the Shackle onto the Earthshaker. Ang dami nilang stun dito. Barrow Strike. And there could be a follow-up. But the Crepify will be there. Stormhammer used. AU makapag-stun pa ng Fisher dito. But there's gonna be the follow-up enchant totem. Pero kinindatan na lang ni General dito. While Pugna takes one. That's a 1-for-1 trade after that skirmish. Now they want to go onto the sniper. Meron ng Blood Right dito. Naghahabol si Bloodseeker. Does have a lot of damage and 3 hits lang. Kinailangan niya dito para mamatay.
That was odd by the Omni Knight holding that purification. Alam niya na siguro talagang hindi na masasave.
Yeah.
Maybe, but at least could have tried. He had it available.
The purification gives kanya sarili dito just to zone out the heroes of Entity Gaming. But just like that, nakapag-brains up at nakapag-knockout dito si Bloodseeker. Now they still want to go. Shrapnel being cast, the purification then dealing damage onto TNT, the additional shrapnel, but it will not be enough. Bloodseeker will get out.
See the power of the Bane talaga. You see the Enfeeble coming out every time someone hits that Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker can always be bursted down easily if he uses Blood Rage at a wrong moment. And yun, hold that thought, Fisher committed onto the Sven.
But immediate Decrepify dito will not get anything out of that there. It's gonna be the Shackle on the Shaker. Barrow Strike to follow. And patay dito si Earthshaker. Napakagandang rotation mula sa SG Dragons. Now they want more. There is that Bane. Pero pinatulog na lang dito ang Omni Knight. Omni Knight will just get out. No more mana for the Bane though.
No more mana. We'll probably have to go home. Wala rin siyang items as far as I know. Kaya, ano rin, there we go. First set of items. We'll get that clarity.
But he's level 4.
And
level
does
6.
have that boots. Very important on the hero.
Level 4 in 6 minutes. Not too shabby para sa
Well, he
ating
did
Bane.
stay mid lane. So, ang trade-off nun, binawasan niya ng XP, yung Bloodseeker. But that is something you would be very fine with.
Definitely. Pero sa top lane, nakapatid sila isang Omni Knight. Kihi falling low, but of course, will not be chased. No one around para sa SG Dragons to get the trade-off, as they can easily push the tower sa top lane. Magna is now the richest sa ating laro, actually. Entity Gaming. Nagpapalitan na sila dito ni Bloodseeker. There's gonna be that immediate use of the Nightmare sa kanyang sarili.
Clarity, fortunately for him, di pa naka-cancel.
Now it will be cancelled. He does have the Brain Sap. The Sandstorm will be there. Pero sa Sniper sa middle lane ay napatumba na dito ng Entity Gaming na mukhang ginamitan ng Rapture.
Yeah, Rapture plus the Fisher, no way. Even if you don't block it, no way na mabubuhay ka dun. Very soft in the early game.
Definitely.
Ang slight lang na nerf talaga kay Bane din na ginawa is hindi niya na pwedeng i-suicide yung Nightmare.
Yeah.
Which used to be a very good spell talaga for himself kasi you know he's gonna be in awkward
Oh, the shackle onto the Bloodseeker. There's the shrapnel as well. Meron ng Battle Strike ni ginamit. Pero pinatulog dito yung Bane. Kaya pa tumakas si TMT dito. Looks like he will be there to get out. Dahil na-silence nga naman niya ang heroes dito ng SG Dragons.
Not yet available.
The body blocks mula kay Omni Knight. This is something that SG Dragons will get
I like
eventually.
what he's doing. He's gonna make a lot of space.
Yeah.
He will walk down that the longest way possible, but Shackles finally connects, so that is one dead Bane. But that is, see, there we go. Even more time thanks to that Nightmare. Unfortunately, kung pwede niya pang patayin sarili niya, he could have went for that play, so he just went for the delay play. But that was a very good play all around there,
for sure.
For Joe Busy.
It started dun sa paglagay niya ng Enfeeble dun sa Sniper, which meant na yung 3-man rotation dito ng SG Dragons wala nakuha kasi kahit pa na-layer nila yung stuns nila with the Shackle into the Battle Strike, walang damage output dahil nga naman na-enfeeble doon yung Sniper.
Yeah. Ano
bang
skill build na kinuha ni Bane?
Si Bane yun, direct pwede ba natin highlight Bane? Level 1 pa lang yung
level 1 Enfeeble, pero that's
24 damage pa rin yun eh. 28? Tama ba? 30.
30.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. Level 1. Sniper not the highest base damage. You know his damage really comes from the headshot.
Yes, there you go. 68. So 68 plus 10 reduced to minus 30.
He hits like a techies at that point.
Exactly.
Parang si Manjin na alala ko.
At hindi rin mabilis sa matake Sniper sa start. There is gonna be the static link dun sa taas dito just to get some damage. And Aether Leds already for a Bing.
That is a very good timing on that move.
And
there we go. Shotgun to the face. Goodbye, Sand King.
Technically, well, not technically. Talagang wala naman ng damage amplification ang Aether Leds ngayon as compared before. Dahil dati meron siyang 6%. Yeah.
Well, it compensates the range.
Yes, exactly.
Kay Pogna. So, very good item. He can still opt for that Kaya at this point. Yeah. Para may Kaya.
Para may Kaya. Kayang-kaya.
Kayang-kaya ni Pogna.
Just like that, 2 towers down para sa SG Dragons sa top lane taken by Razor, bottom lane taken by the Pugna. At meron pa yatang follow-up dito mula sa Entity Gaming. Another usage of that Enfeeble na napakalayong range. Ice Frog, please.
Buti nga, tuwa nga ako sa isang range nerf recently eh. Yung Cursed Crown ni Willow.
Oh, yeah.
Sobrang binabaan na yung range. Dati parang hook yung range ngayon, parang 600 na lang yata. So
our magic missile. But anyway, there is that invisibility. Stun connection para. But another Nightmare usage. At mukhang makatakas si Bloodseeker just like that. At 5-man rotation na SG Dragons.
Na walang bisa dahil doon sa perfect Nightmare mula kay Joe. Too easy for Joe Busy.
Wow. Napakalapit na pagkakagamit dito.
I think Bane is the new Lich.
For sure.
Bane is the new Lich. Tama si Poppy Jr. Di ba spam na nagpo-post yan sa
Yeah.
I mean, spam niya ngayon eh.
Sa Dota, sa
Barangay.
Dota Pit League. Yan, sobrang gamit na gamit ang Bane. Pick and ban. And yeah. Strength of the hero now. Tihi just free farming to sa top lane. Matala, Shadow Shaman wards now available. They can look and use this one to push 11 minutes in, but Entity Gaming,
See,
mukhang hindi
that
sila
is the
pinapayagan.
power of the Ether Lens.
Yep.
Yung extra range in the Nether Blast really keeping him safe.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower has
Away
fallen.
from trouble, and that is gonna be another tier 1 tower down para sa SG
And he's gonna be
Dragons.
very confident doing that until that Sand King gets a Blink Dagger. You know the Sven won't rush a Blink Dagger, but hold that thought. Bottom
There's
strike
gonna be
being committed.
initiation dito para kay Bloodseeker. Another follow-up stun. There's the Stormhammer. No Gunstrike just yet. There's the Rapture para makapagtakbo siya ng mountain. There's the Battle Strike connection once again. Finally ginamit ng Gunstrike dito. And because
Omni-Knight dies in the top lane, however, so that is favoring Entity all the way. That was the Razor and the Rich
Razor dito naman ang Ether Shock, but he's very tanky. Well, the Shadow Shaman will use the wards para mapatay dito Earthshaker.
Ooh, Assassinate. I don't think that will be enough.
Yeah. So,
He doesn't even commit it.
Ang problem dito, yes, they do kill the Earthshaker. That's a support, but they committed a lot now. They want to go on to the Sand King.
True sight, not enough!
22
Blood
HP.
Rage,
And
however.
po naabot
Oh, there we go.
Aether, let's more
The power of the thirst.
Power of the Thirst and the Aether Lens now. Mapapa-TP out na lang dito si, si Sven. While they want to go on to this Omni-Knight, there's the drums being committed dito by T. Just raw damage ang kanya kailangan. Meron rin siyang vision. Patay dito si Omni-Knight. Sobrang lakas ng Razor natin ngayon. Nakita mo kanina nag-proc din yung unstable curve.
Yeah, true. Tsaka
To
tama
slow
yung
down.
timing niya nung plasma field. Timing it perfectly nung nawala na yung repel ni Omni-Knight. I don't know if it was perfect or convenience na na-fog na siya. Pero either way, still a good play.
There's the Kaya being picked up by Abing. 10%.
Kaya na.
Kaya
na. Plus the mana reduction. Mana reduction. Very mana heavy hero.
Yep.
Never forget. Okay, Pug na.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And with the Blood Rage. Kaya plus Blood Rage.
30% plus 10%.
Plus Ether Lens.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower
That
has
Pugna
fallen.
will chew through towers like a hot knife through butters.
For sure. For sure. Plus, the thing with Kaya is 10%, tapos 30% yung Blood Rage. There you go. Some life drain dito mula kay Abing.
And he will go for that 4-staff now. Once he gets that 4-staff, he will be an even bigger problem. Para sa
Now nakakita pa sila ng
Sterling
stack
Dragons.
dito.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They don't have the best
They don't have a
heroes.
good way to clear it though.
Yep.
They would have to commit every hero and it would take a while still.
They can steal that. At pwede naman hindi na lang nila nakawin, just put it there and not let SG Dragons take that for the Sven, who is actually very
How
poor at
many
this
is that?
stage.
Mga 6 Nether Blasts to take down a tier 2.
Anyway, feeds ko dito. Uy, patay agad. Walang
And
intro.
AU, kinomit ang Visher. Tamang ano lang, kill secured.
Kill secured.
That was
Kill secured.
And that is the problem with the Sterling Dragons line. They have a very greedy line. But hold that Godstrike being committed as well. Stormhammer onto the Bloodseeker.
are
Where he
the
will
shade.
face boots away. Don't think he doesn't. Really has a lot of ways to cancel
At
that.
alam niya walang pang-cancel.
Ooh, just
dahil,
in the nick of
Radiant's
time.
middle tower
Alam niya walang
is under
pang-cancel dahil
attack.
nag-badness.
Oh, tsaka nag-manage. Tsaka Stormhammer,
Yeah.
14 seconds cooldown at level 1 isn't exactly spammable.
Exactly. But they will still push. Tier 2, look. Just look at the raw damage. Even without the blood, just sa top, it's Tihi. Free hitting lang dito sa
Radiant's top
tower.
is under attack.
While ang SG Dragons, wala sila makuha ang
There we go.
Radiant's middle
Repel
tower
too late.
has fallen.
Good Fisher. However, to
divide, to separate the Pugna away from the rest of the team. And mamaya, kung pwede lang natin tingnan yung stats dito, yung tower damage so far
ni
ni Pugna.
I'm sure that's a crazy number.
Yeah, for sure. Look at that.
Radiant's
Oh,
top tower is under attack.
nahiya pa.
Radiant's top tower
I
has
think
fallen.
around 300 damage per.
There we go.
Finally,
That is some
glimmer of hope.
Glimmer of hope. One stack but still behind all 3 of the entity
Now,
gaming heroes.
ako po, nakakita na siya dito ni paring Razor. There's gonna be the static link committed din. Di pa nila pinapatay masyado. There is gonna be the repel being used, but I doubt it will be enough. No, the Gunstrike, I mean the
He's gonna
Guardian
chase though, he's
Angel.
gonna chase.
Pero habulin pa. Ang ganda naman
Perfect
Fissure.
Fissure.
Mula kay AO feed screen committed on the Omni-Knight. Patay siya dito and look at that. Deleted Shadow
Entity
Shaman.
just rolling over Sterling Dragons.
What a
over.
Fissure by AU.
Ang ganda no. He really waited for that. He waited for the perfect Fissure. Unfortunately, Guardian Angel was committed very early on just to save that Sven.
To save this event, it looked promising para sa SG Dragons, but sabi ni AO, you shall not pass.
Ayun na nga.
At ito na, Entity Gaming. walang makakapigil sa kanila to push. Actually, there's a siege creep. Meron din Nether Blast dito. There's a trap committed as well. AU and Tihi, they're just hammering down sa towers dito. Former TNC players, former TNC power duo.
Oo nga, no?
Now playing sa Entity Gaming.
Almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
Tawag ka nga dun.
Now, what can they
Ooh.
do? There is the Blood Rage plus
So one
the
more Nether Blast will
Isa na
easily
lang.
take out that.
Tier 3 tower down.
Radiant's middle tower.
Is it
12k net worth.
So good eh. -1 Nether Blast cooldown plus the
Yeah, dude.
plus the plus 200 damage at
Radiant's
level
top shrine
25.
is under
Yeah.
attack.
That's insane.
Is a great conductor.
Insane.
And sobrang, I like the discipline being shown by Entity Gaming right after taking that tier 3 tower, going straight for the
Radiant's top shrine
for the
is under
shrines.
attack.
and
Then prep for
the
the
magic
Roshan.
about that Nether Blast hindi nagre-reveal. Kasi if you right click the shrine, mare-reveal ka. Nether Blast, you don't know where in that
Yep.
surrounding area.
Radiant's
The
Exactly.
Pugna will be.
The Pugna is.
Attack.
Yep. They just know that it's being attacked.
But
But from
Bloodseeker,
where?
medyo naaamoy dito. Inside and Sterling Dragons, well, they see him. Nope. TP at the
Radiant's
perfect
top
time.
shrine is under attack.
Siya ang nakaamoy ng dugo.
Yeah. On his way to the Radiance.
Radiant's
17 minutes and
top shrine
13,000 net
has
worth
fallen.
lead for Entity Gaming. They can essentially take the Roshan right now. But I think they're just positioning themselves. And ayun, nako po, ito na kami sinasabi ko, kapag may isang nahiwalay sa SG Dragons,
Dire's bottom tower
they
is under
are
attack.
in a lot of trouble. It's Nashjo being chased doon, makabilis dito maglaan ni Razor, makapag-TP out pa
No
siya.
cancel nearby, unfortunately, para sa side ng Entity Gaming.
Well, the Shadow Shaman works committed din sa may bottom lane.
And that is very
Tricky.
unfortunate. You know when you have a Shadow Shaman pick, you want to commit that Serpent Ward as early as possible into objectives.
Dire's bottom
This is
tower
very
has
interesting kasi
fallen.
wala silang Shadow Shaman Wars to defend this one. They do
Oh.
have the God Strength,
Barracks are under
pero wala
attack.
din silang Guardian Angel dito.
Entity Gaming pushing high ground 18 minutes in. That is how much of a power spike they have
Look at
right on it.
this damage from both of their cores. There is gonna be that
Dire's
glyph
bottom
activated
tower is
right
under
now.
attack.
Unfortunately, Pugna now low on mana, so they will probably slow
God
down.
Strike activated dito. And so just the madness.
Oh, perfect
Fisher will be
Fisher.
there once again.
Not
The
really
live
perfect
trade nito na. Grabe na dito onto the spin. Makakatawa siya for a while. The static link is there. Shackle onto the Razor. Feed screen naman sa Omnite dito. At inaampas na lang dito si Sven. Kinakite dito ni Bloodseeker. At mamamatay niya. There is gonna be Omnite down as well. Tihi, take a lot of damage but the Declamify will be
Razor
there.
will
Almost
survive.
dying. Will survive. And the push still commences para sa Entity Gaming.
Dire's bottom
And there we go,
tower
marami
is
na
under
naman mana si Pugna.
Exact. Nakita mo yung ginawa nila dun sa Sven.
Talagang
Pinaglaruan.
pinabayaan lang nila. As in, alam niyang wala pang
Yeah.
BKB. Rupture, Fissure, so
There's
much
the
love with
epicenter,
the
pero
epicenter.
walang maabot yung Barrow Strike
sa
in from
wala!
this. The stun will connect, and that is gonna be Sand King down. Another ultimate wasted by SG Dragons, and sabi dito ng Entity Gaming, will just take down the barracks, and that's gonna be set of barracks para sa Entity Gaming.
At less than 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
That is... Wow.
Brutal.
16,000. 16 kills and 16,000. So 1,000 per kill.
Yeah.
Ang net worth nila. Ang net worth advantage nila.
Radiant's bottom
Just
tower
19
is
seconds at
under attack.
nag-TP pa dito si Sven. Is that really what you wanna do?
Fortunately, hindi siya na-catch out
Yeah.
nun. Kasi with the Bane, you know you can hold that hero for a very, very long time.
Aghanim Scepter now up. Dito sa Pug na kanina, wala pa siyang Aghanim Stone, pero
We doesn't
Look at the
even
impact.
have a single component nung Aghanim siya kanina nung last push na yun. Just had the 4-staff Aether Lens and the Kaya. Pero yun na nga, di ba nga, basta may Kaya,
kaya.
kaya na.
May kaya. Oh my goodness. 16, 17, 20 minutes in. SG Dragons very much
They need a...
behind sa ating laban.
Entity Gaming though, aren't a very good Roshan taking lineup.
Meron siyang 501 move speed kapag meron siyang face moves now. He's mowing down DJ, but DJ gets out. Meron siyang TP repel. And now they can still find more. Pag ginamit niya yung plasma field niya dito, you know that someone is here, and that's gonna be Nashjo.
God Strength is there,
God
committed
Strength
Stormhammer
down.
as well. There another good Fisher from AU. And that is that for the Sven. God Strength wasted.
God Strength wasted. Posible pa magkaroon ng cutting of the backlines. There's gonna be the Barrow Strike commitment onto the Bane. Pero si Tihi nandito sa gitna. Look at
A very good
just the raw damage.
picking. Entity Gaming is just picking them apart at this moment. Ang ganda ng mga pinapakita nila ng rotation. completely outclassing them, I must say.
For sure. I mean, di ba parang pinakomit nila dun sa yung nag-initiation dito yung SG Dragons. Tapos, nung paback na SG Dragons, nag-cut ng backline si NTT Gaming with 501 full speed. Madali siya nakapag-catch up. But now they're taking the Roshan. There is nothing else that SG Dragons could do right now. Force staff another force staff dito just to completely cut this vent.
Or deal the killing blow with Rupture, I must say.
Of
They
course.
have double utility and lagi para sa Bloodseeker.
For sure. What's gonna be the target para sa NTT Gaming? Looks like it's gonna be the Sven. Meron pa siyang BKB.
No.
As in
And no
Haven.
TP as
No
well.
TP din ako po.
And there's gonna be a dead Sven. Peasy. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And
Easy peasy para sa Entity Gaming, I must say.
alam mo, medyo kung nakita yun ni Alo tsaka ni Leggy, may maalala sila kagabi dun sa spin na yun. Tama ba?
Para
Nakita ko na yan.
alam ko na kung sino yun Maski wala ako sa laro na yun.
Anyway,
Kung napanood, alam ko na kung sino.
eto na. MTT Gaming, they will be pushing for sure. Tihi is an unstoppable Razor dito. At hindi pa nga natin pinag-usapan yung pag na dito na tignan mo naman, the chunk of damage mula sa Aether
I think
Blast.
it's a perfect game from the three Entity Games.
Yeah, I
versions
guess.
talagang
I guess so.
all of them did their jobs perfectly.
Sila
As well as
iba eh.
AU.
AU and Bane eh.
Oo nga Si
Wala.
Joe BZ, perfect rotations early on.
Yeah.
Tapos yung Fissures in the mid game just really prevented Sterling Dragons from getting anything done.
Initiation mula kay Sand King, he will not go get that power strike dahil kinitlatan kasi muna siya eh. Nung call this down stable
Another
current.
what? Okay.
Stable current, yeah.
Okay.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
Cheaters.
And
It's
sobrang clean lang ng ginagawa nila. They're
free.
just getting things for free.
Yeah.
Kaya, and they're just gonna go top lane and that's gonna be Megas and Entity Gaming can't really do anything. Siguro they have one more last for a play. Siguro a smoke if they have it
I'm happy
available.
right now. Nakapospend na naman na uli without the BKB. He's being guarded.
there we
Just
go.
a 4-staff.
The utility Rupture for staff.
Rupture 4-staff.
Pero I think that Sven is tilting at this moment.
Oh.
He's just farming. Wala na siyang pakialam sa
Nalik-in siya
nangyayari.
dun sa farm. The mech is now available for Earthshaker.
So,
34 seconds without the Sven.
Sobrang may naalala ka ba talaga? Parang Wolf.
Back to back. Throwback dito. And, wow, Entity Gaming. I think makikita na nila ang bigay sa kanila ng SG Dragons ang laban na to. They still have the Aegis. They have the mech. They have the items. They have everything they can.
They can
I
just
mean,
take
SG
everything.
Dragons
They
dito
can just
parang
take everything from SG Dragons. At this point.
basically, ang nagdodota lang dito, Entity Gaming.
Oo nga eh.
Bars like connection out to the Razor, but the immediate life drain mula sa Entity Gaming. Make sure na top siya. The assassinate has been cast. Blink out. Grabe naman, paring Abing.
Radiant's top tower is
Ginagawang
under
bata
attack.
yung sniper dito.
Oo nga. And
Tower down.
there we go.
Static
Connecting.
Storm connecting.
Pero
Grabe din
that
dito.
is-
Oh, another 4-staff.
Ayaw.
An aggressive look
He doesn't
at
want to
the
stop. He doesn't
unstable
want to
current. Here comes the Sven, but the Fisher once again will be there.
Oh, pero-
Abot nga lang siya for a
The
while.
Crepify though.
Crepify nga lang, may life drain na rin. Meron pa siyang Aegis niya na, pero minoprotect naman siya ng kanyang mga teammates dito. He will go down to the Shadow Shaman wards.
Got to ground me.
We're gonna be disengaged from Entity Gaming. Shackle committed onto the Razor. 4-staff lang sa kanyang tropa dito mula dun sa, I think it was the Bloodseeker who's the 4-staff.
There we go. Jump in from the
once
Sven.
again, but the
Instant nightmare.
Nightmare
from
will
the
be
bait.
there. Sabi mo dyan, Echo Slam commitment onto to the him to follow the ultimate nga lang dito. Guardian needs a big committed repel as well. Monster kill para kay T as he takes down that Shaman. The Sand King down na rin dito. And now they guide the Sven. The Sven is
There we
taken
go.
out.
Good
GG.
game.
Has
Finally
to go.
called by Sterling Dragons, and that was a very, very clean match from Entity Gaming. As in, I really don't think, except from the very early point of the game,
Yeah,
doon lang talaga sila naging
Naka 2-0 sila, di ba?